1 and I go to Kung Fu High School. And here is my zombie game. So, the first thing that happens when you press play is that you get this scrolling introduction screen. It basically breaks down how the Zombie King, how zombie invasion has come to Earth, and you have to take down the king to secure your survival. First, you have to get past his minions. So, the first stage is just, you just basically have to just take as many zombies down with your axe as you can. So, you just got to click on them with the axe, and it will give you a coin every time you kill one of them. The coin and the score value is in the top left. You pretty obvious to see that. Okay, there you go. So now for the next stage. Now you have to evade the ghosts of the dead zombies. So click here. So now you just have to evade these things for as long as you need to. There's coins throughout this whole stage, so you can always get more. Okay. Right. There we go. Alright. So now you've made it to the shop section. So I can just pick whichever weapon you want. So I'm going to pick the knife. Now I have enough. Right, now for the final fight. Wait, hold on. Alright, there you go. So, you have evaded the ghosts of the zombies. Now you must take down the Zombie King. You have 10 lives in this final fight. So in the fight, the King Zombie is just going to be shooting these power bullets at you. He has 30 HP, so you just got to hit him 30 times by just like reflecting his beams. So in the previous screen, it said that you had 10 lives, and in the top left, you can see a strike segment. So every time you let one of these little things pass, it will just take one of your lives away. Alright, done. So once you've taken down the Zombie King, there is this final screen that's come up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's the game. I'm going to show the code now. So what I did is that when you press run, it automatically takes you to the scrolling screen. What the scrolling screen says, the zombie outbreak has come across. It's the introduction. Once this has gone through, so after 7 seconds, which is a decent amount of time to read it, it will then go back to scene 1, and you just play through the whole sort of whack-a-mole zombie game. When you take down the zombies. After this, then after you complete 20 seconds of hitting as many zombies as you can, you then go to scene 7, which explains the next level, which is this level, the zombie evasion, the ghosts of the dead zombies. And what you need to do is you just, basically these zombies, or these ghosts, they just move infinitely, forward and backward, in a line, all of them. And these coins, they just pop up randomly. After you click them, they give you an extra coin and an extra score, and they just appear randomly after a couple seconds, randomly. And after you have evaded these zombies for around 15 seconds, exactly, you go to the shop. Now, with the shop, basically, depending on what you click on, it will send a message to these. And basically, depending on how many coins you have right here, if you have 20 coins or more, you're able to get a knife. If you have 15 or more, you're able to get a hammer. And if you have 25 or more, you can buy a strong sword. Now, obviously, you have to get enough coins in order to purchase these items. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use them. And then after this, you just go straight to the next story, scroller screen, which basically, you evaded the ghosts of the zombies. Now you must take on the Zombie King. You have 10 lives in this final fight. And, it goes for 7 seconds, like all of the scrolling screens do, which is enough time to read it. You can always pause as the story is, like, scrolling through. You can always just pause it if you want to have more time to read it. So there's always that. Now here's the final fight. Now depending on which weapon you chose, it will, depending on which weapon you bought, it will carry over to this screen. And the zombie here is set to move anywhere on this line, on the x-axis. We just move around at random speed as well. So what it does is it shoots out these power beams, and what they do is basically it starts off at the zombie, but it's hidden, and then it just changes Y by -5, so it just goes down by 5 constantly, keeps going down by 5, and if it hits the lower wall down here, then it will take one of your lives away, or it'll give you a strike right here, a strike. However, if your weapon hits this little ball as it's coming down, it will repel and fire back up. Now, if this power ball hits the zombie, it will take one of its HP away. And, it just depends. If you, just keep striking the zombie until it has 0, then you automatically just go straight to the, where is it? You go to scene 6, which says, you've beaten the zombie and everything's been defeated. However, if the zombie's power charges hit the lower wall, just go past you. If you're unable to hit it back, if it hits the lower wall 10 times, then you just go straight to scene 4, which says game over. The zombies have now taken over the planet. So yeah, that's pretty much the game. There's only 3 levels. It's this level, this evasion level, and then the boss fight, and there's these 2. There's a game over screen and then a victory screen, and there's these 3 storyline screens, just to give you the story. And that's pretty much it. Here are the variables. There's the coins, there's a timer, the score, if you want to check, how many zombies you've killed in this one. And then there's the boss HP, which only appears, and strikes as well. The boss HP and the strikes value only appear when the boss fight occurs, because it's the only stage that is relevant for these 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole game.